Hey everybody, how we doing? Just going to be a quick one tonight, so I'm not going to be on for too long. I was actually going to skip tonight and have a night off because I've got a lot to do, and then this came in. So thank you for those of you that have sent me this information because it's not over the mainstream media, and I did have a quick look at the news earlier on my phone, and there was nothing on there, so it's coming this afternoon. It's coming since. Welcome to everybody who's here. 68 watching. Please hit the like if you like what we do. If you don't, it's okay. Hit the dislike. I won't be offended. All votes count. So when the trolls come in with their dislike army and think that they're upsetting me by going, let's dislike her, it actually helps. So thank you to the trolls. Right, okay then. Let's do our hellos. If you're watching on the replay, fast forward by about 10 minutes. Otherwise, you will be rather upset because I'm doing my hellos. Right, let me just turn the radiator down a minute. Hold on. I turned it up for Scooby-Doo. He's very poorly. Scooby-Doo is he got a lot better and he's very ill again. So we need to get him to the vets this week. Oh, poor thing. Right, okay. So we're going to do our hellos. We have Amanda Sky. Hello, darling. I love your profile picture. It's so relaxing. We've got the beautiful Ellen. Hello, darling. You're a moderator on Laura Willow's group, aren't you? I seen today. Chile. Hello. How you doing north of the border? We've got the beautiful Jane. You were so missed yesterday, but I guess that you were busy or asleep, and people were asking where you were because you are very loved, sweetheart. And remember that, darling. We love Jane. Mean Green, Smoking Machine. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Beautiful Jane. Saying hello to Julie Dawn. We've got the mouse in the house. Numbers going up now. How you doing, Mouse? Good to see you. Beautiful Julie Dawn. Lovely, lovely lady. Alan Edge. How you doing, my friend? We've got Samantha. Lovely to be with you unexpectedly. Yes, happy Easter. It's still Easter, sort of. Ian Blundell, good to see you. Just Me 23. In the UK, we have a bank holiday today. I don't know whether you guys do in America. I don't know. Poncho Paxton's greatest mind couldn't hear the radio anyway. God Struggler in the house. Good to see you. Ginger Alley. Oh, hang on a minute. Where's that gone? Burnley. Kicking off. Are they being promoted? I think they are, aren't they? We've got the beautiful Bridget Blaine. Heard about this watching another stream from that area at lunchtime. There's also a 19-year-old girl missing since Friday. This is horrendous. Yeah, I don't really use that Facebook at all, but I did, and I was doing something and it came up. I was like, oh wow, I've known Laura for about, she's been a Facebook friend for about, gosh, from my old account, so about 13 years, and she's also been on here. I've interviewed Laura before. Alyssa, hello, darling. Thank you for being a member, and the lovely Jane. Mick Doyle, hello, welcome to the live stream. Justa, pretty lady, how you doing, sweetheart? Celtic Crusader. Some of us were working today. Well, yeah, we mustn't forget that some people have been at work. Amanda Nolan, hello, darling. We got Luce in the house. Hello, sweetheart. Very pretty profile picture. Bridget Blaine, we got Sassy Dark Horse. Hello, Penny. Well, hi, Penny, and hi to you too. Tony G. Hello, Tone, my old mucker from the UNN days. Claire Johnston. Yeah, not Johnson. Johnston. Hello, sweetheart. You don't get a day's holiday, but you get holiday for loads of things that we don't, though. You get like holiday for like, I don't know, like everything. Every time someone was said to me, oh, we've got a holiday. Love United, Hate Glazer. Hello, good evening, Penny New Chat. Well, welcome. I see you're a Red Devil. I'm not, but my mother-in-law is. Blackjack, another member in the house. Oh, where are you? That good to see you. Oh, is it Ellen, darling? All right. Wow, that was a long time ago, wasn't it, hon? Millie, Bengal Millie. Hello, sweetheart. Ninny still loves his bed. Yes. I love you more, darling. I really do. I think you're a lovely lady. Nick D in the house. Hello, good to see you. Amy Eureka. Hey, gorgeous. How you doing? Be happy. Love that name. Be happy. And you've got a little picture of a little felt bee, I think it is. Julie Knowles. Hello, sweetheart. How you doing? Good to see you. John C. How you doing? You're new. I think Auntie Animal Auntie Bev. Hello, love. How you doing? Oh gosh. Here comes the yawns. Oh, sorry, folks. Sometimes they just come out. Right, I'm just going to get back into chat. Sorry. Did you see that short that I put up of Emma? Someone sent me that. I just find it really bizarre that, she's out raving and that. And yeah, some people will say, well, that's what they want to do. Well, that's fine. But, I've never seen any tears. And if my best mate had passed away, I'd be Devo. Anyway, let's move on. We've got Truth Seeker. Hello. Penny and Bunnies. We've got the beautiful Gemma. Hello, darling. How are you doing? Good to see you, sweetheart. Thank you so much for being a member, darling. 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Who else is here? We've got Alan Edge. Ooh, why have I got a yawning fit? Have you spoken to Paz? Yeah. Basically, I've told him off a little bit, to be honest. Hang on. I'm sure he'll live. Yeah, so he got into something and he realized it was too late. That happens. But because he said he was going to be there in a minute, and I said to you guys, right, he's coming now. He said he's going to be there in a minute. And we were waiting for like an hour, and then I chased him up and he was like, oh yeah. So he kind of forgot about us last night. But I have said to him, you can't do that again. You can't leave your public waiting. There was people waiting for him, wasn't there? Hello, Mystery. How you doing, sweetheart? I really appreciate your support as well, darling. You didn't need to do that, so that's really kind. Thank you, darling. Yeah, so we'll tell Paz off if he comes in. Life does go on, but I know what you mean. Yeah, it really does, Claire, but bit bizarre. Rebel Music is in the house, and we have David Banner. He's here as well. Anybody else who I haven't said hello to yet? Mara, hello, sweetheart. How you doing? I know some people have been messaging me. Now, I've got a lot of emails today, probably about 10 new ones about the Nicola Bully case, and I've got about 15 Facebook messages. So if I'm not replying to you straight away, please bear with me. I'm not going to ignore you. I don't know why I'm yawning. You know what it is? When you're really, really tired, which I am, and you start talking, you're using oxygen, aren't you? And when you're tired, you don't have as much oxygen, so you yawn to get the oxygen in. That's a fact. That interesting. Pointless but interesting fact. Hello, Lottie. I'm back for more. You enjoyed last night, didn't you? There's a few other things that I forgot to mention last night as well about Lucy. Let me know if you want to know it, and I'll tell you at the end. Tony in the house. Good to see you, Tone. Safe and sweet. Hello, sweetheart. The Lancashire Ripper is on the loose. There is something going on. We're going to get into that in a moment when we've done our hellos. Steve Foster. Is that Steve Foster? He's gone off now. Holiday. Hello, Madonna Holiday. Good evening. How are you, darling? How are you? Right, Leanne. Sorry, but I've said from day one, I agree. And there's some things that I can't really say here that I also believe, but I might offend people, which I normally do anyway. North Country Girl, hello. Anyone else? Larry Weinberg, Skip Donahue, Louise. Oh, thank you, darling. That's the wish list. Yes. Some people have been sending stuff for the bunnies, not for a couple of weeks though. So thank you so much. And if anyone does want to get a little bed, Scooby Doo is really jealous of Ninny-Wig's little bed that Bengal Millie bought. So if anyone does, then please, Lucy loves it. She does. That's that. Anyone that helps out like that, it's amazing. I think we might do. Not well. I'm in Yorkshire. I'm not in Lancashire, thank God. Right, Catherine is here. Hello, yeah, remind me at the end, guys, because you know what I'm like. I'll forget. What? Really? Oh my goodness, Jem. Wow. Don't watch him anymore. Don't. Not a fan. Got exposed. Another one. But there you go. Jean is here. I'm just going through all the people that I haven't said hello to yet. Hello, Jean. Dina, hello, darling. Cindy, thank you for keeping the membership going, darling. Leanne says, I'm a straight talker, Penny. Always man. Yeah, I am all the time. I'm in Lancashire, says Claire. I think that's it. Right. Okay. So if you come in new and I missed you, I apologise. Another dog. Right. Okay. So we'll look at that after. But what I want to do is get this article up because there has been another body found in that area as well. So I'm just gonna get this article up now, so just bear with me. Hello, Dawn, how you doing? Hello, John Woodmass. Patricia, hello. I'm just catching the chat as I'm going in. Anybody else? Right then, so if you watch on the replay, you're safe to should fire a little banner thing, like a boop, so you can start hang on a minute, let me just get this up and start watching, because people moan at me every single day. I get literally every single day. You talk too much. I say you talk too much. Right, okay. Have we got any more news on Rachel Jackson as well? That's gone quiet, hasn't it? So we actually have there's been a body found. There's not that. Oh, Luce. Oh, thank you, darling. Oh, for Scooby Doodah. Thank you. That's so kind of you. Let me just get that up. Thank you, sweetheart. Yeah, we monetized again. So YouTube they got really upset about something, but we spoke to them and it's sorted out now. So they took like a month's worth of monetization, and they took all of the monetization that I was owed from February off me as well. They're right knobheads, but we're back again now, so the super chats are back on. But unlike other channels, it all goes to my animals, and I do put receipts out as well, so I can prove it if anyone wants any receipts. The trolls will always go, oh, she doesn't have rabbits, or oh, just the trolls, whatever, right? I don't put receipts out for the trolls. I put them out for the kind people here. So if anyone wants any receipts, you can see them. Right then, so this was sent to me earlier. So this was 6 hours ago now. Tragedy as body found by members of the public on Longridge Fell. When I first seen it, I thought it said Longbridge in Birmingham, but no. So hello, Stephen Hall. There's bodies everywhere. Oh, Anglo-Saxon. Oh, thank you. Scooby-Doo, are you okay? Doo-doo. Scooby-Doo. You all right, bud? Doo-doo. He's in with us. We've got him in a little indoor cage in the bedroom because he can't be. He's tiny. He's the size of the guinea pig. He doesn't like being. We had him free range before, and he just didn't like it. He likes to feel safe. He's so tiny. So we sat with me. Right then, is this the lad who went missing? We don't know. We're gonna have a look and do some investigating. It could well be. Is that the guy that walked out of the hospital? Do you mean that one? Scooby-Doo just got a brand new bed. He's so tiny, honestly. Longridge, it is, Catherine. We're going to have a look at that in a minute on the map. It really is close. Gary the Dinghy Diver's in the house. Got it. Hello, how you doing? Right then, 183 watching. Please hit the like or the dislike. I won't be offended. It all helps the algorithms and helps the live stream. Red Bull vodka in the house. Right then, I'm just going to pop this down here. So I'm going to drop like that so that you can see more of the screen. I'm going to take the comments off the screen now as well. There we go. Right. So again, I've put the link in, and I'll put it in again shortly to this article. Police are currently, this is the shocker, guys. This one. Now, this did shock me. Police are currently treating the death as unexplained. Now, if you remember, when they found Nicola Bulley, they said the same for a very short time. There definitely has been, I know people say that D notices don't appear anymore. There has definitely been something happen with the press. They are not talking about Nicola Bulley case at all. There is something going on with it, definitely. But if you remember, when they did find her body, they did say unexplained. I remember the articles are probably still there. We'll have to have a look. But look at that. How beautiful. Police have issued an appeal for information after a man's body was found by a member of the public. Big up the public, and probably a dog walker, I don't know. Longridge fell on Sunday. So this happened yesterday, and then he released it today. Emergency services were called shortly after 2:30 p.m. What's the matter? We got a troll in. Oh, we've got a spaz in the house. Stop being an idiot. If you don't like it, fuck off. It's the best way to say it, isn't it? If you don't like it, fuck off. I'll tell you what, the person who said that, Patricia, you go and start your own live stream and I'll come over and we'll have a go at you. Okay? Right then. Thank you for that. Chilly. Right, emergency services were called shortly after 2:30 p.m. following reports of the discovery. Officers from Lancashire Constabulary have since confirmed the death is being treated as unexplained. So not suspicious, not suspicious. It's like in the middle. Okay. Is it Patrick or Patricia? Oh, I called him Patricia. Oh well. Hello, Madma. How you doing? Yeah, I don't take no bullshit. If you don't like it, don't be. It wasn't. Oh, was it? Yeah, it was JT. Thank you, JT. Anyway, JT's all over this shit. Honestly, one of the best moderators ever. Yeah, it is, and so is Yorkshire as well. I thought it was Patricia. Oh, I don't fucking know. This is what gets me. Is if you don't like it, just go and do your own live stream. Yeah, we might all come over and laugh at you. Yeah. According to Bowland Pennine Mountain, I'm sure you can go and watch a news channel as well. Misgender who you like, Penny, says Gary. Exactly. JT, I've known him for years, about 4 years. He's great. He's awesome. He's a really good moderator. He's often lurking. I like that. I like a lurking mod, and just bam, out of nowhere. You don't know they're there, but all of a sudden, bam, with his big spanner over the head. That is JT, great moderator. Big up JT. Anyway, according to Bowland Pennine Mountain Rescue, the body was not on any recognised path or track, and recovery was difficult. The body had to be recovered in darkness after specialists attended the scene at around 8:30 p.m. So hang on a minute. When was it originally reported? It was reported on Sunday at 2:30. So it took them, 6 hours to get there? What's that about? He's a lurker, but he's a really good mod. Yeah, he's always there. He's done this a loads of times. Yeah. Oh, I'm always misgendering. Maybe Patricia's non-binary. We don't want to offend. It could be Catherine. But what I don't get is if it's a walker, why haven't they been reported as missing? Because you'd think that they'd know who it was, wouldn't you? Because usually someone's missing, they find a body, and they'll say, even though formal identification hasn't taken place, we believe this is like with Peter Baglin, for example. Now, he was missing for 10 weeks, and when they found him, they actually named him straight away. There's been no updates on that either. We're waiting for the inquest, which I need to find out the dates of that. I think it's also in June. But I want to know how they're gonna get away with explaining Peter Baglin missing for 10 weeks. Police crawled all over that area, and as did the family, and nothing was found. And then they found it in a bush, which was popular with local drunks where they all throw the beer cans. Really strange. Anyway, hello, Spacey Davies. Not Spacey Davies. Stacey Davies. Sorry, darling. I haven't had a drink, by the way. I don't drink very rarely, like once every 2 years. I might have a can at Christmas. This is just how I am, guys. Right. The incident lasted over 3 hours and involved 13 team members. There's always 13 and 33, have you noticed? From Bowland Pennine Mountain Rescue. So 6 hours it took for them to get from the report coming in to the actual team being there. So we've got the body was safely carried from the mountainside via Bell Stretcher. We're going to have a look on the map in a moment where this is, by police officers and mountain rescue workers. The deceased was then transferred to an undertaker. Is that, they don't normally mention that, do they? Dina! Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Oh, you'll be able to see all the updates tomorrow. If you check out, thank you, darling, after the stream, if you have a look on the membership tab, I always put updates on there for the animals and stuff, and we're off out tomorrow. So I'll be putting some special updates just for the channel members of our day out. If any, so you're mortal, tell the truth. So yeah, thank you so much for becoming a member. I really appreciate that, and I hope you enjoy the updates. Right then, where were we? Let's get back to this. But no, thank you to all the members. I really appreciate you guys. I will add, so Jane, remind me, sweetheart. Hello, Scottish Davros. I'm a bunny member. Yay. Scottish Davros, how you doing? Jane, would you try and remind me, or Louise, because I'll forget. I always do. To add some more special little emojis for the members to use, because I can do that now. Private ambulance, Lottie. Dina, would you like a wrench? All members get a wrench. Would you like one, or do you want to stay green? It's totally up to you. Some people don't want one. So we'll continue. Sounds like something Jonathan Creek could solve. Yeah. Hello, Sharon, darling. Apparently, Bowland Recovery were called after Undertaker was unable to recover him. Oh, okay. Thank you, Sharon, darling. Thank you, because you're local as well, aren't you, hon? So 3 hours. So that's why it took so long then. Police are now undertaking inquiries to trace the relatives of the body. This is what I don't get, because there'd be people reporting them missing. Now, if it is the man who walked out of hospital, he's travelled some far. So if that was the case, I would say that this... Oh, thank you, Mad Matt. No rush, mate. Only if you're ready. Hello, Keith James. The spanners are mods. Yeah. Dina, let me know if you want a spanner, darling. Right, okay, let me just get back to this. I love the little emojis. I need to do some new ones. Okay, so we need to look where the guy went missing from hospital, because let's just say if this does turn out to be him, how are they going to explain how he got from walking out of hospital to appearing in these down a mountain? I'm just putting that out there. All right. Are they going to say there are no suspicious circumstances? This is, in my opinion, it's either someone has fallen, or if you're going to bump somebody off and you want to get rid of a body, you're going to throw it down a mountain. Okay, so so they're now trying to find anyone, basically, who urge people to get in touch if you've got someone who's missing. A spokesperson for Lancashire Constabulary: we were called to Longridge Fell at 2:35 p.m. They must be really busy up there. No wonder they were. They were a bit. They were just trying to fob off the Nicola Bully case as a tennis ball falling in. You know. It hello, Stephen. It does. Unalive themselves. Yeah, maybe. There's that. Yeah, there's that as well. That's a third possibility. They must be so busy up there, honestly, and it's insane. Oh, well, thank you, Joe. Appreciate that, hon. A deceased. Okay, so we've got some information here. Emergency service attendant, including mountain rescue, and sadly found the body of a deceased male. So a deceased male. So by that, we're thinking, right, it's obviously not just remains, because if it was just remains, I don't want to sound awful, but bones and remains, you wouldn't be able to tell, would you? So to me, that isn't like a really, really old person. You're right, funky. No, you're fine. Carry on. Yeah, and me, Catherine, and me. Hello, Blackjack. It's either a serial killer or a copycat. There's some crazy shit. And remember, like you're in Canada. Hello, Pookie Noodle. Pookie Noodle. Blackjack's in Canada. Now you look at the size of Canada compared to us. We are a tiny little speck on the map, and we've got all these deaths in a small area. You know. Anyway, so they know it's a male, so we know that it's not really that old, because you wouldn't be able to tell. Steve Foster Penny, a lot of people isolate due to choice, not plague. Neighbours wouldn't know they were missing. Yeah, that's true. It is, unfortunately, but there's usually somebody who knows somebody, isn't there? There usually is. Not always, though. So death has been treated as unexplained. So not suspicious, not non-suspicious. Inquiries are underway to identify the male. So now what we're going to do, we're going to see if there's been any more updates since this article. I have popped it in the live chat a couple of times. Like I say, I've just popped on because we wanted to another body being found so close to where Nicola Bully's body was found. I think this is worth. I just want to see if there's been any more different updates, and then we'll get onto the map. Dina, would you like a spanner? Is this live? David, it is live. Hello, welcome to the live stream. Hello, Helen Middleton. How you doing, sweetheart? Good to see you. Happy Easter. 203 watching. Please hit the like or the dislike. Okay, we've got a video on this one.
Service based in Barton in Manchester that covers the northwest to see firsthand the operations that they support. Hi, I'm Andrew Snowden, Lancashire's Police and Crime Commissioner, and you can hear the helicopter in the background as we've just landed. I've just joined the National Police Air Service base in Barton in Manchester that covers the northwest to see firsthand the operations that they support in Lancashire and across the northwest. As you'll know, through Operation Warrior and other operations that we're running in Lancashire, combined police tactics to take the fight to organised crime are really, really important. The National Police Service is an expensive asset for policing, but it is a critically important one in making sure that we have the resources like this to have the eyes in the sky, so that when the troops are on the ground in Lancashire, taking the fight to those organised crime.
So, thank you, John. No, nor me. There's something about him. I thought it was a video about this, but obviously it's not. I was contacted some time ago now, a good few weeks, February, I think. And someone told, thank you, Louise. Thank you, darling. Someone did actually tell me that they went to school with this person, okay? And they knew him at school. They did confirm that. Hello, David Wellings, welcome. They did confirm what we suspect. Hello, Mama Bear Blue. Hello, Ultimate Tensile. I've just seen this, Penny. Sounds interesting. I'm working till 10. Yes, it'll be on the replay. Yeah. They did confirm that this guy was very narcissistic at school. He wanted to be. I'd have to look back at the email. I'd have to read it out to you. Obviously, I would never name the person who sent it or anything like that. But I'd have to go back because it's been a while. But they were saying how at school he really wanted to be, was it a politician? Was it Prime Minister? I can't remember. But he was really, really weird at school. Very, very strange. Very strange. And very narcissistic as well. And they believe that this will be a stepping stone to what he'll be doing next. and he wants to be a politician. So, hello, Gary. Thank you. Live near Ruth. I caught alive. Live Ruth. What is that a place in Scotland? Is it? Yeah, it does seem dodgy as heck. He wants to be Vin Diesel. He seems to, doesn't he? Where was Julie? That's a bloody good question, darling. So you know what I don't get about that? Why? When if he was arrested, don't mention the name, but if he was arrested, the person who you're on about, why wasn't he tagged? Because I could easily tell if he'd been in Lancashire that way. Anyway, a deceased body earlier located by members of the public, which was not on any recognised path. So we know about that. It was difficult to extricate by duty undertakers. Thank you for Sharon letting us know about this, because it's in this article here. Therefore, the expert skill and resources of the local mountain rescue team was requested. So let's go on. Once the volunteer team members arrived and assessed the scene, the rescue team, along with the local police, safely carried the deceased. Bell stretched across undulating ground in darkness. So is this a map of where the body was found? So a body was sadly found off Birdie Bro. Right, let's look for this on the actual map, okay? So we can see exactly where it is. Right, so I'm just checking there's no more updates. Sorry, hang on. The Force Incident Manager at Lancashire Police had earlier told the Post that the mountain rescue incident, here we go, was to do with a missing person inquiry. Right, okay, we've got it. So this is a missing person. It's not some random. Whoever this is has been reported as missing. So this is very important information. This is why it's worth checking other sources. So this article came out before that other one came out, and yet it's got more information. No idea. I don't watch him. What's the matter? Yeah, if you're having issues with the stream, I can't keep up. No, me neither, Mara. Hello, Seven. He is a creep, Andrew. I agree. Right, okay. So I'm going to just come back from chat and just carry on with this. So I'll be in and out. Peter Baglin was found. Peter Baglin's funeral was on the 3rd of April. Michelle, his wife, I'm hoping that she really pushes for justice, because none of this makes any sense. I'm guessing she's waiting for the inquest. Okay, so we have more information here. So this is important here. The mountain rescue incident was to do with a missing person inquiry. Okay, so we now know that whoever it is has been announced as missing. So what we now need to do is look at who's missing in that area. And then maybe we can find. Now, Daniel Hives was not that far away from there when he went missing. Derek Clayton, unlikely, because he was last seen in Blackpool Promenade. Though there's, I suppose, but it's very far away. It's unexplained, which is what they said. Wayne Worcester, Baggy, doing boing boing. Hello, welcome. Interesting choice of name there. So the body was a male. Right, so what we need to do now, we've got a current let me just put this in. So this link here gives us a bit of information. So we now know that whoever it is that they found have been reported as missing. So the next thing what we're going to do, we're going to have a look where this is, and then we're going to have a look who's missing in that area. So right, thank you again to John Woodmass for the super chat. Interesting name again. Right, I'm taking the comments off the screen because I want to get the map up so we can have. Oh, it's not bloody saved it. Hold on, guys. Sorry. It goes on at the bottom. Sorry, I didn't realise. This was the 14th call out by Mountain Rescue thus far. Right, for some reason it didn't copy it. So let me just put Birdie Brow, Clitheroe. What a strange name. Okay, I'm just going to get the maps up. Just give me a minute. And then I'll get it up on the screen. 230 watching. Welcome to the live stream. How are you doing, everybody? I hope you've had a nice Easter break. We're off out tomorrow. And now we have the maps up. Right, I'm going to share my screen now. Okay, who's still got some chocolate left over? Or who's been a greedy git and ate it all? Okay, so this is where the body was found. How do I get rid of this? I don't want that up there. I don't know. Anyway, oh, there you go. So there's a river there. So this is Birdie Brow. Okay. So I'm just going to come out slightly and just see how far this Birdie Brow goes. So what is Brown Brothers Longridge? What is the Birdie Brow? What is it? Do we know what it is? Is it like a cliff or something? Let's have a look, shall we? Oh, wow. Blimey. There's only one picture and it's that. Is that what it is? That cliff? Is that what it's, that actual thing, or is it the whole? Please hit the like. Oh, thank you, Alyssa, darling. Chocolate gone. Just as at the lot. Hello, Shirley, darling. How you doing, sweetheart? I don't like chocolate, says Julie Dawn. Oh my God, that's sacrilege. It's where birds nest. Ooh, that looks lethal. It does look lethal, I agree. Borough Ian, hello, how you doing? Kate's not here yet. So apparently this is Birdie Brow. Okay. Birdie Brow, sorry. Right, you go off there a moment. Okay. So it goes, there's a farm. I'm just having a quick look and then we're going to have a look at how close it is. So it's there. Does it? So it's just that spot. So it doesn't go along any further. Okay. So it's that exact spot there that the body was found. You can see why they needed mountain rescue, can't you? Let's take the little man down there. So anyone that's just coming in, there was a body found yesterday, but it was only come out today. There was a body found at this place here. Okay. Wow, look at those views. That's the views we've got from near me. It's beautiful. Got all this heather as well. Reminds me. What's that there? Look. That looks like a fire or something has been there, doesn't it? Oh, is that the cliff? Is that the actual cliff? Hang on. Oh, now look at this, folks. There's a car park. That's interesting, isn't it? Hello, free speech, love. Interesting. It's what's supposed to look like a bird. Do you know what? One of these days, remind me, I'll go and have a drive up the road and I'll take some footage. It's absolutely beautiful where we live. Very lucky. But I don't live here, but it just got the same, reminds me of it. Okay. So this is interesting, guys. There is a little car park here. Okay. So if you're going to bump somebody off, nice chemtrails. If you're going to bump somebody off, yeah, the people clearly regularly are traipsing through here because you can see all the foliage is squished. Okay. Turn this around. What is that? Does that, folks, does that look like there's been it won't let me go any further. Oh, hang on a minute. It will. It will. Look. Look. There's the edge of the cliff. What? Does that look like there's been a fire there, or is it just me? It does, doesn't it, guys? Yeah? No idea, Shirley, love, but this... So, It does, doesn't it? Now, I'm guessing that this is the little cliff. Let me just come back out again. Does anyone know this area? Sharon, have you been here? Because you're local, aren't you? I think we are, James Jameson. How you doing? So that looks to me like, now if that's the cliff there, does anyone local? We should send our Sharon there, our roving reporter. Sharon, I called it you that as a joke, and now people are upset. They actually take, hello, Dawn Tyrrell. They actually take my words. Stargazing, UFO spotting, body burning. It does look like burnt ground. Doesn't it? Now, I think this is, I think so, Pookie Doodle, yes. I think, a good point, James. Do you know what? Why didn't I think of that? It could, let me just get that comment up. Hold on. Could this be ritualistic here? Could there be meaning? What we need to do now is have a look and see whether there's been any other killings there. Yeah. And see whether it's happened before. I'm going to show you in a moment, Claire Love. We're going to have a look. So let me just get back into this map. This is the actual. Let me just come back into here. I'm going to pull out, guys. Said the vicar to the barmaid. We're going to pull out. We're going to go back into the actual. How do I get the little man off? Oh, gosh, what's going on? Here, Birdie Brow. So there is an actual road called Birdie Brow. Look. So are they talking? Was it the actual cliff now, or is it this road? Birdie Brow is a road, guys. Look. Oh, blimey. How did I get here? There's an X there, look. So that's the actual spot of Birdie Brow. So there's a road in. Hello, Andy. Right. Let's just get a few facts straight. There's a road in. Hello, Dr. David Bull. There's a road in, and there's a little car park. And they actually stated in the article that the body was found off-road. So we can confirm that. So there is a road that leads up to Birdie Brow. And we've had confirmation that the body was found off the road. So we know it was off the road. That's a fact. Yeah, is this the little car park here? What's this here? Oh no, this is a farm or something, look. What's that? That's very posh, isn't it? You won't let me go and have a nose. That's a farm. Very posh. Okay. Terror. What does that say? Terrafold. Surely that doesn't say Terrafold. Surely not. I don't know. Anyway. Okay, I don't know why it's took me down here where the Birdie Brow is from here, but we know there's a road leading up to this area. We know there's a little car park where you can pull over. That's a fact. We know that the body was found not on the road or on a path. So, and we now know that the police have confirmed that they are dealing with a missing person. So whoever this is a missing person. So what we need to do now, we need to look at who's missing in that area. Okay. But what we're going to do first, we're going to have a look at how close this is to St. Michael. If anyone's just coming in, welcome everybody. Hello, Morpheus. How you doing, my friend? Andy, good to see you. Dr. David Bull, good to see you. Is Carlos here? Oi, Carlos, the pure blood. There you are. Good to see you, mate. Thank you to those of you that have just come in. If you're new to tonight's stream, I've come on live because a body has been discovered in a place called Birdie Brow. So off the road, clearly there's a little cliff. So clearly it's here. Okay. Now, There's 2 things I wanna do tonight. No, there's 3 before we end. So how long have I been on? I don't wanna be on long 'cause I've got a lot to do. Okay. We'll probably be on in about an hour and a half. Hello, John Holiday. Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, interesting. So there's 3 things what we need to do. We need to look how close this is to St. Michael. We need to look who is missing in this area. And thirdly, we need to look and see the history of this place, this Birdie Brow. Is there any history of ritualistic killings or anything like that around here? Because that fire was pretty prominent, and that was on Google Maps. So it is very isolated. We're going to pull out a little bit more. I love how there's always churches as well in our beautiful countryside. What is going on here? Hang on a minute. That's a different one, look. Look. That's a different Birdie Brow. What's going on? Birdie Brow in Clitheroe. That's a different body. That's a different place. Help me out here, folks. Manchester. Hold on. Oh, the map's turned around. That's why I'm so confused. Why has it done that? We're upside down, look. Look. What the? How did the map's turned upside down? Because there's Hull over there and there's Manchester over here. This is why I was so confused. Another blonde hair person by it's a man. Well, I took that directly from the actual article. So it was Longridge. It definitely was Longridge because I've seen it on the map. But it seems to me that Google's turned it upside down, which is why I was so yeah, look. Bloody hell, Google. Right, let's start again. What's the number 1 for? Is there a murderer on the loose? Good question. It does sound connected, Scottish Davros. 30 minutes drive, says Julie. Thank you, darling. I just want to show people on the actual map. So we are at the right place. Thank God for that. Right. For some reason, Google Maps had turned upside down. So we're now going to have a look on the maps. So Birdie Brow is here. Okay. And we are, as Julie says, about 30 miles from St. Michael. Just going to see if I can find St. Michael on the map. It's up here somewhere. And Garstang as well is close by. Where is it then? St. Michael usually comes up on the map. Just so I can show people how close this is, let me just put... hang on a minute. I'm just going to find this now. Just give me a moment. Thank you, everyone, for coming in. Please hit the like or the dislike. Won't be offended. Right, so St. Michael on Weir. Okay. So here we go. Right. Now we've got it. So it's 34 minutes by car to St. Michael. I'm just trying to show you guys how close this place is. So there we've got St. Michael on Wyre there. And we have Longridge there. This is how close this is, 34 minutes away. I want to know, like, why are there so many people going missing in this area? No, his body was found from leaving the hospital. Was it Louise? Oh gosh, yes, it was. You're right. You're right. There was a missing walker from Pendle, 46-year-old male called Johnny. Not sure if it's him. He's been missing over a week. Primal Mike, that sounds... Oh, thank you, Pookie Noodle. How you doing, free speech, darling? Right, okay. So now I'm going to have a quick look at missing people. Now, if you were missing from Pendle, that's quite a way away, isn't it? Right. Let's just try and get the current people that are missing. Hang on. Right, so there's another man that's missing. Let me just get this up. Let me just get rid of the map for a moment. Stop that screen. Welcome to the live stream. Anyone that's here, if you're coming in, hello Shirley. There has been another body found half an hour from St. Michael. Now this man, Pete Paddyland man, he's missing from Lancashire. Paddyham, I don't know where that is. Peter Beeson went miss. You're right. Sorry. What is it? Oh, okay. Does he not want some more of the egg? Okay. Sorry. Peter Beeson went missing from Station Road area on March the 22nd, was seen around 11:10 a.m. So he's been missing a few weeks now. So he was walking from medical centre car park. This is what I was talking about. This guy walked out of hospital or medical centre. Then there's another guy that walked out of hospital and he's been found seen carrying a box in his right hand as well as an umbrella. So this guy's missing. So I suppose it could be him, because remember it did say that this was a new appeal that was put out 6 days ago. So they've put a new appeal out. Hello, Rainbow Storm. Hello, David. Hello, Nikki. How you doing, darling? Yeah, we had a look at this, Rainbow, the other day. Good Friday, there was meant to be a body found, and there was 2. Hello, Warwick Bull. It's been a while. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. So they are looking for this person here. Not far at all, says Sharon. Okay, sweetheart. Now, if the body was found on the bank holiday Monday, we don't know how long he's been there, but we do know that whoever it is, it's to do with the missing person inquiry. At least we know that, don't we? We've, they've admitted that. How many people I don't know. There are so many. Let me just put in 2023, because it's giving me a list from 2020, which isn't very good. Right. I just want to know for that area. All. Lancashire Constabulary missing people. It's now going to tell us what a missing person is. Oh my goodness. Really? Leicester, they're telling us how many people are missing in Leicester. This article is from 2020. There's nothing. There is nothing. How many people are currently missing in that area? Now we know that Preston was where Daniel Hive went missing from. So let me just have a look and see how close that is. So I'm going to get the map back up. Just bear with me. I'm going to check chat again in a moment. Just I'm not ignoring anybody if anyone's talking. So this is where the person has been found yesterday. Okay, there's a Longridge. Okay, it was this area here. It's 30 minutes from St. Michael. Now, Preston is where Daniel Hive went missing from. So let me just double check and just find out. If Daniel Hive has ended up there, then there's definitely something going on. Because there's been new pushes for him as well, because people just don't seem to give a damn about males, usually white males, but saying that all colours, it's usually males. No one seems to give a shit. Where did Daniel Hive go missing? So he went missing Sidings Close, the River Loon. Right, so let me just... December the 10th, he's still missing now. Okay, so Daniel Hive went missing from just literally right near. He was in this area here, and he disappeared right next to the River Loon. So let's just have a look and see how close or far away it is from Longridge, which is over here. If anyone can have a quick look and just see how far away or close that is. It's so rural, isn't it? It's beautiful. I love rural England. It's amazing. If anyone can have a quick look and just see how far away and close it is, while I have a quick look at something else. Authorities couldn't give two fucks about white males. That's true. That really is. It is so sad. River Loon is Lancaster, I think. Yeah, he was from Preston. My apologies. He was from Preston and he went missing in Lancaster. Right, what are people saying in chat? Why didn't nurses see Muscat? It's really bizarre, isn't it? We need to get all this data in a chart. I agree, Freezy speech. Me and Jane were going to start it. It's just so much work. Was last seen on the Millennium Bridge, says Jane. He was last seen in an apartment, wasn't he? Sidings Close. He was last seen leaving an address. Let's just get this up. So there is a possibility, whoever it, 48, thank you so much, Julie. 48 minutes drive. So from where Daniel Hives went missing. There was a big push as well a few weeks ago to in March to try and find him, because there's still no news. Daniel, his friends gather in Lancaster to retrace Preston 28-year-old's last steps. Sorry, he's from Preston. He was missing. He was seeing a friend near the River Loon. God, get off. It's just literally
extremely concerning amount of time for a person to be missing. We have made little to no progress in the direction of bringing. On behalf of all Dan's loved ones, I'd like to start by saying our world without Dan in them for the last 12 weeks have been dark and empty places, as we are missing Dan's beautiful light and soul to brighten them. We have lived in nothing short of a nightmare. Tomorrow, Dan has been missing 12 weeks and has been gone since the 10th of December. It is an extremely concerning amount of time for a person to be missing. We have made little to no progress in the direction of bringing him home. Therefore, today we have decided to gather as many people as possible to do a public search for Dan. We need to bring our boy home. Aww. The police, although we're sure are making progress behind the scenes, are not making anywhere near as much public efforts as we would like, or as they would do with other missing persons cases.
Well said.
Much more needs to be done, and Dan's face needs to be nationwide. We would like to make it clear that if you have any information about Dan's disappearance, no matter how small you think it may be, it needs to be brought to the police's attention. We wholly understand people may have fears regarding this, but please be rest assured this can be done totally anonymously to maintain public safety, and that is of paramount importance. And finally, Dan, our boy, we miss you. Wherever you are, we will find you. That is a promise, and we won't rest until we do. You are so loved, more than you could ever know. Our worlds have been torn apart without you here. We need you home. We will love you and look for you forever.
Oh, so sad. So that was a few weeks ago. There was an appeal to try and find Daniel Hives, the family of visitors.
5, 4.
Don't know what that was. Let's just come out of that. Okay. So 48 minutes away to where this body was found. Again, it could be. But then at the end of the day, if this is Daniel Hives, if it is, then I think we can all say that that is suspicious, if it is. Okay. Sorry, Prince Sandy. That was the thank you. That was the Lancashire Post that did that. Yeah. Hello, Treeling love. Awful. So I'm just having a drink. So, I think what we need to do now before we end. I don't have any more information at this time. I wanted to jump on because I really wanted to. I'm sorry. It brought me to tears as well, to be honest. You know, we're all human at the end of the day, and it's difficult to do this. It really is. It's awful, Warwick Bull. Nobody seems to care. Hello, John. How you doing? My dog is snoring. He's just made a really smelly pump. Wow. Hello, Scully. I love you more, Treeling, darling. We're trying to find out what's going on, sweetheart. Hello, Ed. Please or offend, I have no filter. No, thank you, Pookie. I just wanted to update you guys because what's this place called again? Was it Bird Brow? Just because I'm going to have a quick look at... All right, okay. Hold on. I just want to look at the history of this place, all right? And if there's any sort of meaning to it. Because that fire has got me intrigued. Missing people have blonde hair. Do they? I do genuinely believe that at the end of the day, yeah, that was genuine mystery. That was genuine. No, Daniel Hive has been missing since the 10th of December. Don't know about anything about that. Yeah, it was really bizarre. And people that keep saying, "Oh, leave these people alone," like you look at Michelle Baglin, whose husband Peter Baglin was missing. She was devastated. Look at these people, devastated. Everything what Paul Ansell or Emma White did, and Nicola was only missing for 3 weeks. So all of this was immediately after she'd gone missing. We're not like Daniel went missing on the 10th of December. This is now March, and these people are still hard working trying to find Daniel. Then you've got people like Paul Ansell and Emma White, best friend and partner, who had just gone missing like a week. You'd be beside yourself, and instead they're doing publicity interviews. Like that interview, right? That interview that Paul Ansell did with Channel 5 was just over a week after Nicola went missing, right? That interview looked to me like something that you would do, let's say a year after your partner went missing and was found, and you had some closure, right? I'm just having a quick look at this. That's my opinion. That interview on Channel 5 was not something that you would do just after your partner's still missing. And he did speak about her in the past tense. He did. And that's a fact. He really, really did. If you rewatch that interview, though they've taken it off, but if you rewatch it, he talks about her like she's been found already, you know. So how far away or how close is this to Pendle then? Just want to have a quick look at this, all right? We've just looked at this one. Oh, this is a different article. This is the Lancashire Telegraph now. Let's just see. Okay. Death of a man found off recognised track. So that's the road we were just on. So it was off the track. So we know that for a fact. I don't remember that's Rainbow Storm. I have no idea what that is. David Patel. Penny, do you think? Who do you think killed Nicola? Mr. Smith. Original name. Don't blame me though. I don't know. I do believe there are people. Hello, Pink Soda. I do believe that Paul either knows who did or if he doesn't know who did, he treated her terribly, in my opinion. And that is why he looks so guilty. Because remember, he might not have anything to do with what happened to Nicola. Just think about it this way. People are blaming him. He might not have anything to do with it, but he may have treated her terribly. He may have been violent. Apparently he was on coke. According to people that were close to the couple, she wanted to get away from him, and he could be really, really concerned that all of this is going to come out. So that could be why he looks so guilty. It could just be that he knows this is going to come out, that he treated her terribly. It might not be a case of he actually did anything, you know. I'm not going to play it because he'll probably copyright me, because he's copyrighted me before. Though he did wipe it off, because I did say to him, I will counter. You gave me permission to show it, and we've got that recording. So that would go off to YouTube legal team. And also it was used under fair use. So I just want to say as well to any creators out there, if you're using people's clips, there is fair use. So you can use clips under fair use. If you copyright DMCA somebody a takedown notice, I just want to say this, it's an automatic process. YouTube will automatically side with the person who's taking it down because it's a legal process. But if you counterclaim that and you win, you can take the person's channel. So just be careful. People putting in these copyright takedowns, what Curtis was doing to a lot of people. If enough people counter, they will take his channel. And I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen to a channel with 60,000 subs. So it can happen. I know, Stephen, I know. But then saying that though, there are things going around here, you know, like apparently York, someone, I think it was my hubby, was saying that there's a river pusher or something in York. So I will look into that one other night live. And remember Claudia Lawrence went missing from just up the road. She went missing from near me. We're going to be revisiting that as well. On a special live stream, we're going to be retracing her steps. If there's any new updates, that one is just another really bizarre case. And her poor dad never ever found her, and he never gave up, and he's now passed away. Can you imagine? He passed away never knowing, and that breaks my heart because he worked tirelessly to find his daughter. When I moved here in 2011 and Claudia went missing in 2009, there was still missing posters everywhere around here. So I do fear that that lady is deceased. I think most people do. But who did that to her? That's a really good point, Steve. We don't. There just seems a high percentage of people passing away in a rural area. Now, you get gangs in the city and stuff. You get gangs, knife crime and all that shit, right? Drugs. Well, there's drugs everywhere, but there seems to be a lot of people passing away in areas where you just wouldn't think you'd see that, you know? And the River Ouse is a massive river, yeah. So we will look into that. We'll do a night on York, and so there is a lot of evil about Dazarasi. As I agree. Thank you for being here, by the way. I know you said thank you to the people who've recently subscribed and left lovely comments under my videos. I really appreciate that. Right, okay, loads of missing. There's a lot of missing people, and whenever I say that rituals do happen, right, whenever I talk about this, people say don't be so stupid. I've covered this before in the past, and I've said, right, people are taken, people are sacrificed and all this shit, and then people always say to me, where are the people coming from that are killed? We'd know about it if there was all these missing people to be sacrificed. Well, hello, there is all these missing people. It pisses me off. Anyway, right, I'm just having a quick look and seeing if there's any sort of history of witchcraft or anything like that in this area. Because we know that Lancashire had the witch trials. Now, me or you and the average person may not think anything of this shit, right? But these people take this seriously. Like Rainbow Storm knows a lot about this sort of stuff. I don't really go into it on this channel, Rainbow Storm, but on my other channel, on my Curious Bunny channel, I'll go deeper into rabbit holes. This channel, I don't really go into rabbit holes. Just to add as well, do you know, YouTube put this stream on an amber warning before I even said hello. Literally, I was watching the countdown music and I thought, right, let's have a look and see how long it takes for YouTube. YouTube just don't like me. Right. I'm just having a quick look here, so just bear with me. Okay, the Rivendell Review. So this is from 11th of February 2023. Hang on, I'm just seeing if there's any sort of history that we need to be aware of, because that fire, there was definitely a fire there. Right. September last year, I'm going a quick scan of this. Lancashire is a county rich in history, by turns violent, mysterious, and whimsical. And guys, I just want to add as well, Terry Knowles Band again, how you doing? I just want to add quickly. There's a lot of mystical shit round here, and get Easter out of the way, let the weather warm up a little bit, and I will be going out on location. There's a monolith. I really, really want to go with you, Free Speech, so bad. Please, let's do this. If I know you're not up here for long, the Curious Bunny, if anybody wants to sub, I go down rabbit holes on that one. I don't really do it here that much. Just quickly to add that where I live, there is a monolith that is 2000 BC in the middle of a field. There's a church that's built next to it, is only about 600-700 years old, which is classed as new. There's been countless ritual sacrifices around this monolith. It's insane. Oh, brilliant, Free Speech. We'll organise it. I'll check out maps and stuff, and then we'll meet you there. And yeah. Sorry, where was I? And there is a lot of mythical shit by me as well. So I will be on location. I probably won't be able to live stream, because the signal, I did live stream from the monolith a couple of years ago and the signal was terrible. So I'm going to video, and there's some really creepy places by me. Oh, thanks, Justa, darling. Thank you, darling. There's a lot of creepy places by me, just saying. Okay, let's continue. Thank you so much. Let me just highlight that. Thank you so much. Excuse me. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Having a little quick scan. I know it's really small. It's not a very good website at all. Right. Lancashire. We have myths and monsters, warlords, we have a claim on Merlin and Arthur. Cromwell ran amok here, made history, shape the future of the kingdom by Cannonball. Ancient woodland. And then nowhere is more apparent than this area, just a little to the north of the River Ribble. And then it goes on. We've come to have another go at Longridge Fell. This is where the body was found today. Okay, Longridge Fell, which is that birdie brow at Longridge Fell. This is a circular walk of around 9 miles, but some variations in the route. So thank you to my fellow blogger, Bowland Climber. So we're just having a quick scan and seeing if there's any history of any murders or ritualistic stuff in this area. A few people have mentioned UFOs as well. There's a spot not far from me on the Yorkshire Moors, and I forgot what it's called now, but if Al's watching, can you please put it in the chat, that big dip thing we keep talking about? It's apparently one of the best spots to see UFOs and the stars and all the skies in the world. It's one of the darkest places in the UK. Remind me what it's called, and we're going to go up there one night. Hello, Paul from Newcastle. Sorry, I'm missing a lot of chat. Just having a quick look at the history of this area. There's someone's talking about their walk, and I'm just... Wow, look at this. Mysterious Stonyhurst crosses. This one is known as Haig's Cross, and curiously, it is not marked in the map. So this, hello, Joe, this isn't marked on the map. They've come... So these are some bloggers and walkers who are in the area where the body was found. Hazel, welcome. Basically, there's been a body found yesterday. It's just been announced this afternoon. And it's about half an hour from St. Michael. It's 48 minutes from where Daniel Hyde was last seen. It looks really freaky around here. It was found off the track, and mountain rescue took them hours to get the body. And we're just having a look around here. We just, apparently we've got confirmation that the body that they found is related to a missing person inquiry. So we know that it's a this isn't a case of someone has gone missing and no one's reported them missing. It's related to an ongoing missing person inquiry. So we've just been brainstorming together as a group, seeing who's gone missing in the recently gone missing. And we've got Derek Clayton went missing, but he's over Blackpool, so I doubt it's him, but you never know. And then you've also got Daniel Hyde was missing, but again, how would he have ended up here? So you've got to wonder how these people end up in these places, if they are these people, it could just be a walker. But I find it bizarre that surely if it's a walker that's been reported missing, it would have been all over the local news. It would be all over the local news, the paper. We would have heard about a walker going missing. But there's been nothing about a walker going missing. Well, 2023, they love that number. I've done if you want to check out any more about the number 23, I actually did a live stream. If anyone's got the link to that on my other channel about the number 23, it might be worth you watching that. You've got Psalm 23 as well. So there's a lot of 23s. 2023 is the year of the rabbit. which is very important. How do I get off this now? Hold on. Okay. Right. So they've come across. Okay. Right. Below Kemple End. Again, this may not mean nothing. All right. Hello, Mr. Button. This may not mean anything. This could just be a walker. I'm not saying that this person who's been found today was part of a ritualistic murder. I'm saying it could be, because people will start freaking out. Oh, she's this. No, we're brainstorming. That's all. And I am a rabbit hole type person, though I go deeper on my other channel, deep down rabbit holes. Yeah, I need to watch that again, Joe. I've not watched it for years. Rumour is Paul Ansell was bought a new puppy. It's a rumour, Mick. Yeah. The rumours going around that I haven't put a video out because I think it's quite sick if it's all bullshit. There's a rumour going around. It's been going around for weeks and weeks. It's not a new rumour. Thank you so much, God Struggler. I really appreciate you putting that link in. There's the link that I did, a live stream. If you want to go and watch it, just sort of bookmark it or whatever. I did do a lot about the number 23 on there. It is a live stream, so go forward 10-15 minutes. Oh, thank you, Jane. There you go. Twice. There you go. Back to Hot Fuzz again. Yeah. Yeah, be careful walking on your own. Yeah, of course I am friends with Paz. Yeah, I love him to bits. He was going to come on last night, but I told him off because he didn't turn up again. But no. The thing is, when you're friends, you can tell people off, can't you? And he would tell me off, I'm sure, if I did something. But no, it was more like a like a jest. I says, or you can't do that. You left me on my own trying to explain Lucy to 200 people. Fucking hell. Yeah, no, me and Paz are friends. Paz isn't into the true crime, but he was going to come on last night. That's all. Yeah, Paz will be back. He got a bit distracted watching. He's a man. Okay. He watched Avatar and got too tired and couldn't be bothered to come on. But no, we love Paz. Big up Paz. Yeah, we're friends. I'm hoping we were going to meet up. We'll have to arrange to go to a Comic-Con, Paz, because last time we arranged, his wife ended up in hospital with a ruptured appendix, his poor wife, so he couldn't go. But yeah, we'll meet up. Right, okay, this is interesting, guys. So again, we're just looking at the area to see if there's anything dodgy going on. The main downside to this route is after many ups and downs, the way drops you firmly to the banks of the Hodder. Okay, I don't know what that means. And then it talks about Stonyhurst, that's that. And then it says the wrong end of 9 miles or nearer 9.5. It said something about Birdie Brow. Hang on. Where did it say that? Here we go. Below Kemple End, we follow Birdie Brow downhill. So that's where the body was found. So this is what these hikers have found. Now, none of these are on the maps. That cross isn't on the map. That's not on Google Maps. Hello, Dig Down Deep. Hello, Michael English. Okay. The stone has the look of something ancient, possibly from the megalithic. That's what that is, that thing that I'm on about to you, the monolith. The monolith, I'll show you in a minute what we're going. So they've come across this stone. So there's definitely weird shit going on here. All right. They are weird, aren't they? How do I get rid of this as a big picture? Okay. Curious stone in a field that I attempted to photograph on the last time, but fluffed it. And in leaning on a fence, pictured my waterproof. What? Okay. That's weird. I tried the exact same shot today and puncture my waterproofs again. What? It's like he didn't want to be photographed. How bizarre. It could be the remains of an ancient waycross missing its top. I don't know. So there are a lot of weird shit around here. Hello, Miss L. We're just having a quick look at the area where the body was found today. Again, it could be nothing. All right. It could be a case of it's nothing. But there could also be, if it's a ritualistic area and there's witchcraft and stuff in that area, there's a chance that this could have been another ritual. Now, if you're going to murder somebody in a ritualistic way, you're going to lob the body down a cliff. Now, I pray to God that isn't what's happened. This is about half an hour from St. Michael, Hazel. There was a body found yesterday, and about 30 minutes from where Nicola Bulley was found, there's been another body, and all we know is that the body is related to a missing person, but they haven't named that person. So we've just been brainstorming on who was. Hello, Broadmoor. We've just been talking about who's gone missing. Yeah, it's awful, isn't it? And I feel bad saying all this, but we're just doing a bit of investigating. What the hell is going on? And people that don't like this say that true crime is disrespectful and whatnot. Well, if there is a serial killer out there, or if there are some crazy hot fuzz type people doing this sort of shit, then surely we should be talking about it, because if by not talking about it, it's going to continue. Scully, you're lovely. Her appeal, heartbreaking, different to Emma, SJ. I think you're behind a little bit on the stream. Anyone seen Blood on Satan's Claw movie? I don't know. They've let him out again. The greater good, the greater good. Yes. Okay. I'm just having a quick look. If we've got anything. Doesn't seem to be anything there. There's some very, very weird like crosses and monuments in that area. Yeah, it is, SJ. It really is. Right. Okay, so are we saying that this isn't far from Pendle Hill? Okay, what's this I've just opened? Oh shit, what have I just opened? Blimey. Sorry, guys. Come on. Oh, piss off. Sorry, I'm talking to my computer. I'm running 2 again. Right. It looks like we aren't that far away. Steeped in history. What history? Hang on a minute, guys. Sorry, I'm just having a quick look at Google. I'm not ignoring you if I'm quiet. Doesn't seem to be anything. Let me have a... So it's Longridge. So if I just put Longridge Fell and take out Birdie Brow, if I just put Longridge, Lancashire. What are people saying in live chat? Hello, Barry. How you doing? You're the person, aren't you, that said that you got confirmation from Michael Brooks's mum that Jason Rothwell did not find Michael Brooks. It was you, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I'll go on to Wiki in a moment. I just want to know if there was anything in this area, and I want to know how close or how far Pendle Hill is. Right. During the Pendle witch trials, 11 witches were executed. Again, this might be nothing, all right? This might not be related to what's happened today. We are just doing some brainstorming and having a look around this area, the history. Is there a chance of any rituals and so on and so on? Because that was a fire at the actual Birdie Brow. It looked like that was the drop. We'll show it again as before we go, but that was the actual drop. Why is there like char marks of where there's been a fire? Free speech. If you're still here when I end shortly, I'll get that monolith up, darling. Okay, so this was the witch trials. Right. Back in the 17th century, one of the most famous witch trials occurred in the area around Pendle Hill. Always wanted to visit Pendle Hill. 12 people have been accused of witchcraft, 11 whom were guilty. So, okay. I'll never forget when we were at York. There's a museum in York that used to be the York prison, and it was a prison till the early 1990s. And I was in the actual prison cell. I did some recording there, and I need to go back where Dick Turpin was in that room before he was taken out to be executed, because Dick Turpin ended up in York. And I was in prison cells of witches that had been there just before they were taken. It was insane. It's such an interesting... York is full of history as well. Yorkshire and Lancashire. There's a witch buried head first. Wow. Hello, Puncture the Narrative. Good to see you. I've camped up Pendle Hill, says Nobody Special. Oh my goodness. Did guide tour of Pendle and witch trials. Very weird feeling. York is lovely, says Animal Auntie Bev. I have the York edition of Monopoly, says Warwick Bull. The battle between good and evil is real. Well, you had the red rose against the white rose. It was on Most Haunted, it was, and I watched it live with old... I'm not far from York. I'm about half an hour. I'm more rural. I live within about 10 miles of all these bodies, blimey, and the amount in the river and docks is shocking. There's been loads. Is someone pushing them in, I wonder? There are goats, ram skulls on some houses up there. Really? I want to do a live stream at some point about where we are. I know this sounds nuts, but there's something going on with werewolves. And I know you're going to laugh at me, but there's quite a few houses have got werewolf gargoyles above their homes. And there's even a company called Werewolf Industries or something. It's really bizarre. And there's a big Masonic lodge as well down the road. We should do a meetup in York. We could do one of these ghost tours. I was having... Penny, are we having a coronation? Probably, yeah. Why not? Right, okay. I want to end in a minute because I've got lots to do. I need to get my little boy to bed. Otherwise, if I keep talking, he'll 10 to 9, hanging knickers on the line. He'll sneakily stay up, you see. You know what kids are like. You remember being a kid, don't you guys? And you'd do anything you could. Your mum was distracted. You were like, yes. Right, okay. I'm just having a quick look at this. Right. Pendle Hill from the northwest. On the right is the eastern edge of Longridge Fell. That is where the person was found, which is separated from Pendle Hill by the Ribble Valley. 6 of the accused witches were from 2 rival families, the Demdike family and the Chattocks family, both headed by old poverty-stricken widows. We need to look into this more. I'll probably do it on my other channel. Not so much in the cities, I've noticed, Jean. When I lived in Birmingham, I don't remember any Masonic lodges. Since I moved to Yorkshire, they're everywhere. I'm miles from York. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God, that's amazing, Puncture the Narrative. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Anybody else not far from York? I want to do a live stream on this and go down some rabbit holes, because I've never really looked into the witch trials. It's not something we're taught in school, and we should be, really. We're not taught about our own history. Are we? Let's just be honest. We talk about every other bugger's history apart from our own. Oh, David Wellings has just sent a donation. Oh, thank you. And somebody else has as well. Oh, another person, but I don't know who it is. Whoever just sent the £5 donation on PayPal, a massive thank you. And David Wellings has just sent £20. Ah, that will go straight into the pot to get the food and the hay. So a massive, massive thank you. And there's a wish list as well, so anyone can help out with the Bunsters. I don't know what we'd do without you lot, honestly. Like, we've been doing it for many years, but it's become harder and harder and harder since our health become bad. And both of us, we both used to work in IT, me and my husband. My husband's an IT engineer. He's very brainy. And are you on your new laptop tonight, Penny? No, I've got both running, but I've still got to get all my software off this one and onto the other one. So I'm just being lazy, really. Well, no, I'm not. I just haven't had time to do a full track. I need a few hours to myself, and that just doesn't happen ever. So it's just been getting more difficult, you know, because when we started rescuing rabbits, I started before I even met Al. We didn't have Jack. We were both working full time. Both had good jobs. And since our health has taken a decline, and I'm going to be in a wheelchair at some point. That they said I wouldn't get to 40 without being in a wheelchair, but I'm still going on crutches. So I'm unable to work anymore. And so many people said you'll have to give up the rabbits, and I wouldn't do it. So I just want to say a massive, massive thank you to those of you that help out. Really, really help. Really amazing. Thank you. Did you look into that building, Penny, near where Derek Clayton? No, I haven't. They don't teach our history. About you're an hour from York. I have been poorly. I do suffer a lot with my health. I really do. I'm in chronic pain. I have to take pain relief and anti-inflammatories. I don't like to moan. All right, I'm not a moany person, so I'm not moaning. There's people much worse off than me. I bought a new Oh, Joe, it's hard. And then because I'm a carer saying that, I am classed as employed because I'm a full-time carer for my son. So I homeschool him and everything. So I don't get much time. But yeah, it's hard. And you lot, I'm just so grateful for all the help that you give. Yeah, I have to have some patches and some other stuff. I don't really take them all. Yeah, they do give it me, but it's like an emergency top up if I need it because of the pain. But my pain has been really bad the last few days. I've been struggling just to get around the house. I'm 160 miles from you. Oh, wow. So you're quite far. You are far then. Horrible weather tonight. Yeah, it's calmed down here now. Cannabis. Well, I could do that. I could get a prescription for it. So I'm just having a quick gander to see how close. Wow, look at that. Lancaster Castle. How beautiful. Who's been there then? I haven't. So Pendle Hill marked with the date 1612 on the 400. We're going to lose all this history, you know. We're going to lose it. This continues. This country continues. Yeah. Give it 100 years, if that, and there'll be mosques all around here. And I'm not being horrible. We're knocking down our own churches. Catherine has. We are knocking down our own churches. Do you know that all these little churches that are hundreds and hundreds, sometimes 1,000 years old, get no funding from the government or anything? It's all down to local people. And I shouldn't moan, but this is one thing I'm very passionate about, is looking after our history. The floor needed doing in our local church. Our church is over 1,000 years old. You can see it from my house. There's a cross in the churchyard dated from 629 AD. It's that old. It's sickening. And the floor needed doing, and they wanted to use the original, the local company who did the floor last like 100 years ago is still going, and they wanted to use local materials from a local company, and no one would pay for it. The government don't care, the council don't care. So local people, what they did was they did buy a tile. So everybody in the village bought one tile, and that done the whole floor. I think it was £10 a tile, and they did the floor. It's sickening. I in the summer, a lot of you people, a lot of you guys that are new, you won't know this, but in the summer I actually go around all the local churches. Where I am, there's loads. There's still some I've not been to. I live near lots of little hamlets, really old churches, and me and my little boy go around them, and we have a little look in, and we film, we make little videos. So if you like history, and if you like English history, I'm sorry to hear that, Leanne. You'll like that if you're into that. But yeah, I am very passionate about this, and I want our history kept. You know, our towns and cities have become what they are, and there's nothing we can do about that now. But we need our, oh really, Sharon, we need to keep our history in our beautiful England. I'm very, very passionate. So what I want to have a quick look at, I can't find anything about that place, but I bet you I could if I did some more research. Let me just have a quick look at. There's actually a street in Lancaster called Pendle Witch Penny Street. That's nuts. Trolls call me that as well, so I get called everything. I just find it really funny. I don't get offended at all. When the trolls start calling me witch and all sorts of stuff, I just laugh. You've got to, guys. You've got to laugh. If you don't, you'll go nuts. Okay, we're just having a quick look before we go of the distance. Okay, so there's Pendle Hill, called by many Pendle Hell. Okay, and now I just want to see how far away this is from where the body was found today. Right. So we're looking for Longridge on the map. Sharon would be better at this. Or anyone that's local. I can't find it, guys. Help me out. Accrington, Stanley. Who are they? I need to pull out a little bit. Hold on. So I can get me bearings. Right, there's Preston. There's Longridge. Okay. So Pendle is up here. Or was it there? Okay. There's Pendle. That's crazy. It's like you can see it, can't you? Right. So how far away are we from Longridge then? Can anyone do a quick look and have a quick look? See how close it is or how far away it is? Yeah. So this is Pendle Hill. There's isn't there a little farmhouse what Derek Akora went in? Do you remember? Anybody that watched it? There's like a little farmhouse. Is that it there? I want to take the little man. Why wouldn't the little man go? Come on. Come on then. Come on. Let's go for a walk. You won't let me take the little man, guys. How bizarre. Oh, is it because it's a photo? Right, let's try again with the little man. There he is. Come on then. Off we go. Oh shit, where's it gone? There it is. Okay. There's a little do you remember when Derek Okora was there? And they were like in this little like farmhouse type thing. Do you remember that? And they were doing a Ouija board and the ambulance had to come. We'll have to revisit that at some point. I was a massive Most Haunted fan, honestly. I used to run a forum and everything. Won't let me go any further up than that, look. But yeah, so did anybody have a look? Hello, Paddy Addy. Did anybody have a look how close it was? Let me just have a quick look at the chat. Yeah, you need the THC, but the CBD does help apparently. I've never had it, but I know you can get it on a prescription. Viewers would like to donate the tiles in my kitchen needs doing. We lose 2% of collagen per year. That's very true, Julie Dawn, love. Right. Q10 is very good. Yeah, I need to start taking that again. Right. Did anybody have a look? How far away the body that was found today? Okay, David has said it is 16.4 miles. So from Pendle to Longridge Fell. So do you know how far away it was in time? What is it, about 30 minutes? So we're not that far at all from Pendle. What I'm going to do when we come off, 60 miles, 5-hour walk, says Bren. What I'm going to do when I come off tonight at some point, I'm going to have a look at the history in that area. There's space code 37 minutes. Okay, so 37 minutes. Hello, Leslie love, from Pendle Hill, where the witch trials were, to where the body was found. So for those of you that are just coming in, let me just get this article up. There has been another body found, and we did have a look on Pendle. Sorry, let's get this up. We had a quick look on Google Maps, and there was definitely fire marks on literally above where the body was found. So is this a regular ritualistic area? And I do find it interesting that there was a car park literally where the body was found. It was so bizarre. There was an actual car park there. So we just get it back up. And also, is free speech still here? Let me know if you're still here, sweetheart. Hold on a minute. Just getting this up on the map again. For those of you that are just coming in, there's been a body found at a place called Birdie Brow. And apparently it is related to a missing person inquiry. That's all we know at this point. And we know it's a male as well, but we don't know who it is. So I'm just going to try and get this up again. Hang on a minute. I just want to get this up for the people that might not have been here earlier. We actually managed to find on the map, excuse me, the actual, like, it was like a weird cliff, wasn't it? I can't find it now. Why isn't it coming up? Let's try again. It's not letting me. There was like burn marks. It was so bizarre. Why won't it let me drop? Sorry, guys. I'm just on the map. Right. Cannot find that spot again that we had before with the burning. It's disappeared off the map. It's so bizarre. Right. So as you can see on this news article, there has been a body found by walkers yesterday. It took 13 mountain and rescue workers to actually take the body out, and this is where it was found. Now we actually found the actual cliff on the brow on the Google Maps, and there was burn marks on the floor, but it's not letting me do it again now. I can't find it. It's not letting me do it. I don't know why. Before we go as well, is Free Speech still here? Hello, Sid. Good to see you, mate. Look at the river in Pendle. Burn marks in my bottom. JJ Kane, no way. What do you mean, no way? Just give me a minute, folks. Sorry. Let me know if Free Speech is still here, because I can't remember the name of the bloody monolith now. But I just want to show. That's it, the Rudston monolith. I don't think she's here. I'm not joking. The map has changed. Oh yeah, the map. It's changed already. Free Speech. Hello, Ray Clay. Free Speech. Let me know if you're still here, darling. The map, I'm going to get back onto the map in a sec, but just look at this, folks. This is where Brumistali. This is where we're going to be going. We've been before. We're going to be going back. This is in Yorkshire, and this here is from 2000 BC, and it was actually from the what was it? The caveman people, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Okay, Rudston. This is. It's freaky as hell. Okay, and I want Free Speech. I don't think she's here now. This is where we're going to go. So the amount of weird shit that's gone on there. There is rumours that a possible fossilized dinosaur print is said to be on one side of the stone. Yet there was a study by English Heritage 2015. The claim was unsubstantiated. It was from the late Neolithic or early Bronze Age. This stone was carried all the way from Whitby, and this is older than Christianity. We're talking before Jesus, 2000 years BC, and this is in a place called Rudston, a little village, and there's a lot of weird shit that goes on here. Really weird shit. All sorts of stuff. So we're going to be going there. I think there were dragons as well. So this is where we're going to be going. Anyway, I just wanted to mention that. It is really interesting. So before we go, I'm just going to get this map back up because I can't. It's gone now. I'm not joking, right? Look at this. Okay. I'm going to come out again. Now, before I put Birdie Brow into here, right? There we go. There it is. Thank God for that. Here we go. This is where the body was found today. Okay. Now, let me see if I can find the picture of the burnt. Now, what's this now? No, this isn't where we were before. It's gone again. Look, it's gone. Fuck's sake. Right. This is where the body was found. And again, it was a missing person inquiry, apparently. I'm going to see if we can take the little man there. So let's just see if it'll let me. Did it before. It won't let me do it again, and I don't know why. There it is there. Okay. There's the car park. So it was here. Here we go. Right. Well, yeah. Okay. So this is the top of that stone that you've just seen. that little drop there. But if you look here, it's right at the top of that stone. What's this? It looks like it's been, and the body was apparently found down here. Now, I don't know when this is from. Oh, it says 2015. So this is clearly an area. Oh, thank you, Miss Tree. Join the. Oh, thank you. You'll see the updates tomorrow. Okay, Burrity and Nanite. Lots of love. God bless. Just put that up because I want to say a massive thank you. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you. It's weird, isn't it? So is this a local area where they're doing fucking rituals and shit? You don't know, do you? You can just imagine them all chanting around there. You just don't know what goes on in these places. So this is literally where the body was found. And if you look here, if we just come out a little bit, it's literally off the road. So there's the road. There's a little car park there. People clearly are often traipsing through here to go to this little whatever they've done here. But how did the man get down there? So it was actually off the road. They've actually confirmed, and it's in a missing person inquiry. Now, the missing people we know about are Daniel Hive. We had the guy that came out of hospital, Peter. You just don't know, Sid, do you? You just don't know what goes on in these places. No, Nicola Bully was found half an hour away, but it's in that area again. It's Lancashire. The bodies just seem to be piling up. Now, there's no news on the body that was found in the sea at Blackpool the other day. It was awful, Ed. There's something weird going on. Check UK doggers. No, Derek Caton wasn't found, but there was a body found in the sea at Blackpool last week, and there's no one said who it was. No one knows. They won't tell us who it was. I just don't know what's going on. I don't know how they literally found a body floating in the sea in Blackpool, right? And said there's no suspicious circumstances before they've even identified him. How do they know there's no suspicious circumstances? There is absolutely nothing about Derek Clayton. The last time there was any updates about Derek Clayton was the 15th of October. Hang on a minute. Do you know what, right? There's two Derek Claytons. There's another one who was apparently a convicted paedophile, because whenever I was searching, I kept finding this other Derek Clayton, but it's not him. It's somebody else. But there's another Derek Clayton, so just don't people get mixed up. The last update about Derek Clayton was the 13th of October. He's been missing from October the 4th. There is nothing about him anywhere. I just don't understand it. Like, Daniel Hive, the family, are still looking, you know? Like, I showed you earlier, there was a... Just put Derek Clayton missing latest and see if that does anything. The family were there where Daniel was last seen. But there's nothing. There's no appeals from police about Derek Clayton. There is absolutely nothing. Nothing. Now, people are saying that it's an aerospace engineer. Again, I looked. There's no evidence of that whatsoever. No evidence. Right, hang on a minute. What's this? Sorry, Right. Let me just take that off a moment. We are going to go now, but I've just found a vlog. I just want to... Yeah, I need to go. I need to get off, guys, because my little boy needs sorting out for bed. Teeth and all the usual. It's anyone that's got an autistic child will understand how difficult it is. So this is a different Derek Clayton. Look, that's not him. What? I'm really confused. Yeah, sorry, I was just saying, anyone that's got an autistic child or has ever had an autistic child will understand how difficult everything is. Just teeth brushing is difficult. You know, it takes a lot of prompting and so on. It's really difficult, and we've got to be up really early in the morning as well. So, right, I'm confused. Right, there's been no official statement yet from police. This was last updated on the 23rd of March. This is the most I can't find anything this new. That is not him, though. That isn't him. See? Yeah, look. Derek Clayton's missing case has been ongoing since October the 4th, when the former Australian long-distance runner was last seen in the South Promenade area of Cleveland. This is another... Right, what is going on here? This is not the same Derek Clayton that we were shown pictures of. Am I going mad? Help me out here. Thank you, Dina. This is called... I'll put the link in. Now, when I was searching for Derek Clayton updates, I came across another Derek Clayton that was a convicted paedophile, and it wasn't this man and it wasn't that man, and he was missing as well. Am I cracking up? Right. So they're saying that Derek Clayton went missing on the same day at the Elibet Road, same place, but this is him. Well, no, because it says here that he's a former Australian long-distance runner. Derek James Clayton was born in Cumbria and raised in Northern Ireland. He made a name for himself in the world of marathon running when he broke the world record. Clayton continued to make history when he beat his own time. They both went missing on the same day on the same road? Surely not. Good night, Leanne. Do you know what, guys? I'm starting to think this more and more, that there is identity theft going on, because someone sent me a lot of information I didn't get around to doing a video on, and I will do, about Bad Penny and the caravan park. And there's been accusations in the past of stealing identities. It's called I've put the link in. No, 4th of October is the day that Derek Clayton was last seen, right? 4th of October 2022, Promenade area of Cleveland, is that right? Near Elibet Road. That's the same person. I'm going to make a video on this, guys. I'm going to make a video and see if anyone can help me out here. Yeah, it would make a lot of sense. Yeah, let me make a video, because I can hopefully somebody will see that and help me out, because this man is not the man who we were just looking at before. And this would explain why there's been no updates. Okay, so this is a Facebook page. Yeah, that's the man that we're told was missing from the Promenade area of Cleveland near Elibet Road, the 4th of October. It's the same name, the same. I'm sure that two Derek Claytons didn't go missing on the same day at the same road. Surely not. No. There's something going on here, and I really believe... Well, the thing is, there's been no updates either. This is bizarre. Like, you look at Daniel Hive, he went missing on the 10th of December. There are updates even to the 23rd of March. This guy went missing on the 4th of October. And there's been no updates. No one. There's no appeals by any family members. There's nothing. It's so bizarre. I think they've gone quiet because they're hoping we all forget. Because they've fucked up and they've put the wrong picture up. Yeah, this is the one. Now, this is the okay. Now, according to not Instagram, LinkedIn, he worked for DPD. Okay, so this is the one that's gone missing. Now, if you look at a photo, Blackpool Gazette, it's not the same person. No way. No way is that the same person. There you go. That is not him, okay? That is not that man, that running man. Really, Trace. I'm going to put a freedom of hello, Sue. I'm going to put a freedom of information request. What the hell? I can hear a bunny chewing. All right, hold on. Bunny. Oscar wants to come in. There you go. Right, well, I'll make a video because my brain hurts. I'll make a video. Because that's just... Let me just grab that article. I need to do some more research. I put the link in, didn't I? There it is. Okay, right. A massive, massive thank you to those of you that have sent in donations. Oh, thank you, Sharon. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for our new members. And thank you for the... It all goes to the animals. I want to say a massive thank you. Spencer Sutcliffe Security is somebody who I was asked to look into a while ago. And I stopped doing this case. So thank you, Joe. But yeah, so anyone that's coming in, there has been another body found. Hello, Herman the Tosser. 30 minutes from St. Michael and 48 minutes in the car from where Daniel Hive was last seen. Oh, yeah, Lucy. What was the question about Lucy again? Can't remember. I've been on for over 2 hours. Yeah, I need to get to him. Yeah, so what I forgot to tell you about Lucy was the ram's skull. Now, just quickly, basically what happened was, because Paz is Welsh, Paz hasn't lived in Wales for over 20 years. He lives in England. And it's apparently a tradition where he's from in North Wales. It's a tradition that you give your boy, your son, when he reaches a certain age, a ram's skull, right? And because he lives in England now, he asked his friend from where he used to live in, was it Cavelli or something? I can't remember, North Wales somewhere, right? To go and get him a ram's skull. Now, where he's from, it's very rural. It's very, very round there. There's a lot of druids and there's a lot of weird shit. A lot of, hello, Bridget, love. There's a lot of rituals that go on, blah, blah, blah. And he said, apparently there's ram skulls everywhere because there's just loads of wild sheep and goats and whatnot. And cows and all that sort of stuff. So there's always ram skulls lying around because they're not owned by anybody, and when they pass away, their bones get left. So he says, would you nip up there, go and get me a ram skull and send it to me? So he said, right, okay, I'll do it. This was his mate. So he gets this parcel with this ram skull in, and he looks at it, and there's bloody what inscriptions, hello, let's be honest, Jack, down the skull, like somebody had actually scraped in there. Thank you, Dig Down Deep. There's actually like inscriptions of some weird like symbols and shit on the skull. and weird markings. And he thought, God, this is weird. So his missus said, I don't want that in the house, because you're supposed to put it in the room. She says, stick it in the back garden. This was just before the Lucy thing started, right? But we didn't know this at the time. He didn't tell us till after. So he contacted his mate and he went, what the hell is this? Where did you get this from? Hello, Underbelly. You've missed me again. I'm literally going now because I need to get Jack sorted out for bed. He's really late for bed. Yeah, they did give us Torchwood. I like Torchwood, though. It was a little bit too LGBT again, in your face. You know, I don't want it in my face. People want to do that shit. That's up to them. But it was a bit in your face. But yeah, it was good though. So he said to his mate, where did you get it from? And he explained to him the spot, and it was like a rock there. And he went, that's an altar, you absolute fool. You have taken a ram skull from an altar where clearly they were doing a ritual there, right? And so what they did, they got rid of it. They instead of just like however you get rid of these things, they put it in the rubbish, and now it's ended up in landfill. After that, weird things started happening, things moving around the house. Again, Paz didn't tell us any of this. And then the Lucy thing happened. And then a few weeks after, Paz then told us about the ram skull. And apparently these are worth a lot of money as well. So, but we went to a pub on Christmas Day. There's a video on my other channel, and there was blatant orbs around these skulls. There was these really weird skulls on the wall. It was so bizarre. We were supposed to have gone back yesterday, but we didn't end up going. But we are going back soon. We just haven't got around to it. I'm just going to show you this quick. Some people are saying it's fake. I've seen these with the naked eye. Okay, I don't fake shit. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to prove it. Now, this was in just really quickly because I really need to go. But this, just get a video. This happened on Christmas Day, just really quickly, because I need to go because I can hear him and he needs to get ready for bed. The thing is, I've been getting him to bed a lot earlier, so I'm not doing late streams anymore. Look at this. This was Christmas Day. The only thing I've done is put music to it. I was sat there eating my dinner, right? And I said, what the hell is that over there? And I zoomed in, and all this shit was with the naked eye was floating out of the skulls. Look at that. Just look at that. What the fuck? Can you see this? Now, literally, it went on constantly, and I was just sat there staring at the wall. I've zoomed in. I'm probably about 3 or 4 meters away from this wall. I was sat having my dinner, like I say, on Christmas Day, and I looked over, and I was like, what the hell are all these weird skulls? We hadn't been to this pub for a while. Did you see that one? And I've done a little bit of research since, and apparently, because this pub is one of the oldest pubs in England, it dates back. There's a well there. There's actually a well. I'll go and film it when I go back. I just haven't got round to it, but I am going back. That they found when they were doing work there. But apparently, when they were doing some recent work at this pub, they found all these skulls in the bloody ground that had been buried from whenever. Now, this pub goes back to the Battle of Hastings, 1666. Soldiers actually rested here, and they found these skulls when they were doing work there a couple of years ago, and they stuck them on the wall for whatever reason. Why would you do that? But there you go. So there you go. This is real, folks. I'm going to put the link in. You can go and see it for yourself. Sorry, 1066. There you go. So this was filmed and this was seen with the naked eye. So there was nothing, like there wasn't moths or flies or anything, you know. That was weird. I'm going back. Those proper, yeah, send me the link to this and I'll post it. Yeah, I've just put the link in, darling. It's on my Curious Bunny. That was taken on Christmas Day and we are going to be going back soon. Is there any chance to catch you on private, you mean? You can contact me on Facebook. Battle of Hastings, yeah, 1066. Hang on a minute, let me just find my Facebook link. I think that's it there, I think. Let me just check. Message me. Yeah, there you go. Message me. Oh, I've got to go. That was weird. But yeah, we did a little research after and they found those buried. Now, apparently, if you have a ram skull, you're supposed to bury it. And they were buried and they took them out the ground and stuck them on the pissing wall. So really strange. Anyway, like I say, I'm going back. I just didn't go back yesterday because of one thing or another. But I've been there like so many times, this pub, and they weren't there. So yeah, the history on the place is insane. I missed the start, but great. Oh, thank you, Punctuality. Right, thank you, everybody. They're amazing, aren't they, Ellen? Yeah, send it to Laura. So I've interviewed Laura before on here. Thank you, everybody. Thank you again for people that have donated to the bunnies. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you. I'm so grateful. I'll be posting some pictures up of all the stuff that I've got for the bunnies with them, with the money. So a massive thank you. Yeah, hello, Lossaby. Okay, take care, everybody. I love you guys. Goodbye, beautiful Louise. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you to the moderators, as always. They don't get paid. They help out free of charge. Thank you to the members. I'm so grateful. Well, thank you, Gojo. We try and stay positive. Thank you so much, Steve. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the members. Thank you to the people that hit the like or the dislike. Free speech. I did stick the monolith up. I don't know if you've seen it, love. I'll send it to you privately. Thank you, everybody. I love you all. People on the replay, part of the replay crew. If you're in the replay crew, hit the like or the dislike. Oh, thank you, Bridget, darling. Sorry, Sid. What do you mean paid in full? What have you? What you sent me last week, Sid, I sent to the vets. Thank you so much. I'm going to post that receipt, Sid, because I paid the whole thing. Underbelly, I'm so sorry because you've come in late and I wasn't going to come on tonight. I've got to be up really, really, really early. And I wasn't going to come on, but they found another body. So I hopped on for an hour and I've ended up being on for 2 hours and 20. But this is what happens. Thank you, everybody. I love you guys. I'll see you all probably not tomorrow, but there will be some videos and there will be some. If you're a member, keep a lookout for the membership on the membership tab. I'll be putting some updates on there from tomorrow's day out. I love you, Sid, and I paid it off the vet. It was last week. Did I send you the receipt? I can't remember. If I didn't, I'll send it you or I'll post it. But yeah, I had to pay £117. It is. You're right, Manuel. All right then, guys. Thank you, everybody. Lots of love. Take care. Night night. Bye.